Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Panther Dome. I'm Larry Seidlinger for LCTV Sports, and tonight we have the Belfast Lions invading the Dome to take on our own Madomic Valley Panthers. And tonight, folks, I have some special guests here. I have these four senior boys on this Madomic Valley Panther team, along with Coach DePatsy joining us. So, guys, a few questions for you. First of all, introduce yourself.
Aiden Starr, Brandon Starr,
Parker Morrison,
James Dome.
Okay, guys, you got that at home, folks, and, of course, Coach DePatsy over here in the corner. What does it mean? I'll start with the Star Boys. What does it mean to be seniors with this abbreviated season?
I don't really know.
Does it seem really strange?
Yeah, it seems weird. We're just playing best we can to get one last year in before we head off to college and what else. So,
Aiden, you're the defensive stopper leading the senior team. What does it mean to be part of this organization in your senior year, not having a tournament to play for?
I mean, it sucks, but at least we get to come out here and play some games, play with the team a little bit,
And for you two fellas on this side of the team, being seniors, what does it mean to lead this team, to set a good example?
I don't know, just being a role model for everybody else out there. That's about it. Yeah.
James, you come off the bench and give that little spark plug on the defensive side. What does it mean to be the leader? To take that defensive role?
Just come out, play hard. That's about it.
As you can tell, folks, these guys are men of many words. Thank you. This is senior night. We appreciate you stopping over. And I'm going to talk to the coach here for a second. I'm not going to let you get away that easy, Coach. So can you sum up what it's been so far this season? You've played pretty well. The Camden game, I don't know what happened. You probably ask yourself what happened.
Well, what happened was we had a good streak for the past 5 or 6 years of beating them every game, and they came in here with a little chip on their shoulder, and they got the job done. And we didn't react back to it. We didn't grit anything out. We didn't play well. We didn't shoot well. I don't think we did anything well in that game. But you got to give them credit. They're very athletic. They're strong. They're big. They're quick, and they played an all-around probably best game I've seen all year of a team.
I would agree with you. I thought that was probably the best offensive they ran. They ran their offense perfect. They ran the pick and roll exceptionally well, and they held you guys to one shot on the offensive side.
And they trapped us. They're traps. They're so athletic and long that we had a hard time. We made some adjustments, but the kids had a hard time of stepping out, reversing, or getting back the ball in the middle, and not going into the double team. So we've been working on that stuff too lately. So we'll see. And with these things on, their peripheral vision isn't the same either. But they're doing well. They're playing hard. They're practicing hard. They're giving everything they got. And mentally, that was just a game we just fell apart mentally.
Well, sometimes a loss is a good awakening call, and it really turns your season even into a better season.
Yeah, we've had that happen before wherever I've coached. So it's good. It makes you a little bit more humble and gets you a little bit more hungry, and hopefully that will happen here tonight.
Now, you met this Belfast team earlier in the season. You had a reasonably close game, but you handled them. What are you expecting tonight?
Well, they got two offensive players that can get it done. The Bartlett kid can get to the rim. He gets to the paint. The good pull-up shooter can shoot the three. And Kelly can shoot the three from downtown Augusta. So, I mean, those two are a two-headed snake, and we got to make sure that we contain them. And then the other kids, the kids that are around them will play hard. We got to make sure that we don't let them do anything and get off and get some runouts on us. And we've got to defend. That's the key.
Name of the game. Coach, thank you very much. Good luck tonight. We're going to join you back in the booth in just a minute here with my sidekick, Richie Oliver. Cameraman Tyler Davis behind the camera. LCTV Sports will be bringing you this Madomic Valley basketball game. We got a night off this Friday night, but we'll be back in next Tuesday. And I'm not even sure who would take on, but I'll get it all for you together, folks. Thank you.
Like pulling teeth, wasn't it?
Okay, we're just about ready here. We got about 5 or 6 minutes left to go in warm-ups. Richie, what are you looking for tonight in this ball game?
I think Belfast is a very dangerous team. They've played Oceanside tough twice. I'm not sure if they played Camden yet, but they played Madomic tough up there. They've got two really, really good players with Kelly, Chris Kelly, and Jason Bartlett. So they're going to be a tough matchup for Madomic.
Well, and
they're
the coach,
so athletic.
And the coaches kind of early in the ball before the game here tonight. Coach Patsy said that he's got a couple of outside shooters there. One can throw it in from Augusta, and he's a little wary. And as he found out against Camden, he had those same fears. The kids didn't answer the call, and I think tonight they're ready.
Yeah, the Chris Kelly is just came off a 34-point game against Oceanside the other night, and Jason Bartlett had 17. So they make up most of their scoring. So it's going to be. It's going to be a tough. If they can keep them guys somewhat under control, I don't think they're as deep as Camden was when they played Camden last week. Camden was pretty deep, so we'll see what happens.
This Belfast Lions team has 10 seniors on this team, so this is a veteran team.
Yeah.
And the other way around on the Madomic side there, we've only got 4 seniors on this team, so it's going to be an interesting matchup. As you saw, Rich, you had those senior boys. They meant a few words.
Yeah, it was like pulling teeth, wasn't it? Trying to get something out of them. So
it was, but well, it's
believe me, they talk a lot more than that when they're off camera.
Well, I hope they communicate better defensively than they did.
They do
pregame. Yeah. So a lot of fun, folks. We tried, and I'm sure we'll find a talkative one eventually.
Yeah. So Belfast was 10-8 last year. I think they just missed out on the playoffs. Coach Messer's been there for 4 or 5 seasons, I believe now. Former coach at Camden under Jeff Hart. So he's been coaching a little bit.
Well, if you coached under Jeff Hart, he learned from one of the better ones.
Yes, sir.
Great coach.
Yep.
So anyway, our sponsors tonight: Shelley's Flowers, Hillside Auto, Dow Furniture, Stora Lumber, Airwaves, and Tucker Chevrolet, helping bring these LCTV live stream to the web. I'm Larry Seidlinger along with Richie Oliver from the Mid-Coast Athletic Center. Forgot to throw her in too, with the Mid-Coast Athletic Center, sponsoring tonight's game. Couple of minutes to go here for tip-off. Both teams warming up over on the Belfast side. Looks like they're trying to have a dunking contest.
Yeah, I'm surprised that
coach let them get away with it.
Well, I'm surprised the referees are letting them get away with it, unless they haven't been watching them. So, unless they've taken away that rule that you can't, you used to be able to, you shouldn't be able to dunk in warm up. So we'll see. I think Coach DePatsy's pleased to get his big guy back, Jacob Craig.
That's right. He's back on the floor tonight.
He's back. He should see more minutes tonight. He's a big kid. I mean, he's developing, but he's a big key for this year and obviously for next year. He's a junior.
Junior 6'7". He's a big boy.
He is.
And he's not a 6'7" string beanpole either.
No, not at all.
He's
Coach is really expecting him to come into his own next year. So this group, Madomic loses some very good seniors, but they have a lot coming back too. So they should be one of the top teams next year. Possibly they may be in Class B next year. So they're not sure yet where things are going to shake out there. But that they may be in Class B.
As we're sizing this up for next year, Finn Palmley, he's 6'4", 6'5". Very smooth around the basket. He's a junior. He's starting to get more and more minutes all the time.
Yeah, Coach has been very pleased with his progress this year.
So you put those two big boys with the quickness that they have at guard, they could be a formidable foe. If they're going to play Class B next year, that would really open up some avenues for them.
Yeah, I'm not sure when that's going to be decided, but it's kind of looking that way right now. I know Coach would prefer to be in Class B, especially being one of the smallest Class A programs.
That's very difficult to play that Class A schedule when you're just over the numbers.
It is. He's
back in the early 90s when I coached here. The head coach at the time, he was bound and determined to want to play Class A. That was before we were Double A, and we were just over. There were just 3 or 4 kids over
and we could have played down in the B and probably would have won a state title at the B level. But that was a long time ago, and that's the way she goes. There's the buzzer. We're going to have the pregame introductions here in just a minute. Well, we had a really close, interesting JV game as the Medonic Valley boys prevailed by about 15, 53-41, I think it was. But it was a close ball game. Medonic ran out to an quick 8-point lead. And, then they played dead even, Richie, right up until the last minute. Medonic hit a couple of threes and put them away. But they were pesky. They just was around all the time. And so that'll show some improvement. Belfast, Medonic handled them easily, like you said, up at their place. And so it was a good ball game. It was a fun game to watch.
I think the Medonic JVs only has, and maybe the freshmen too, only have one loss on the season.
So we're just about ready here for I think the national anthem, or they may be introducing, where it's senior night, they may be introducing the four seniors.
Seniors James Day, Parker Morrison, Aiden Starr, and Brandon Starr make their way to midcourt.
As the four seniors, James Day, Parker Morrison, Aiden Starr, and Brandon Starr make their way. And the fellas are all going to get a flower.
And that department presents a carnation to each senior to give to their parents or a family member. Even though our senior night is different this year, our appreciation and pride we have for each of you is the same. James Day, grandson of Gordon Simmons and Jenny Pease of Friendship. James has enlisted in the United States Air Force.
How cool is that? James Day.
Parker Morrison, son of Helen and Beth Morrison of Somerville. Parker will attend college in the fall to major in marketing. Aiden Starr, son of Lana Starr of Friendship. Aiden will attend college in the fall and is undecided on his major. Brandon Starr, son of Skip Starr of Union and Bobby and Christiana of Warren. Brandon will attend Central Maine Community College in the fall to study criminal justice.
Yeah, that was about as quiet as I heard Brandon in a long time in the pregame.
He was pretty shy.
Over the last 4 years. Congratulations on your accomplishments, and we wish each of you all the best in your future endeavors. Please give James, Parker, Aiden, and Brandon one final well-deserved round of applause. Congratulations. Good evening and welcome to Medonic Valley High School for tonight's AVHC matchup between the visiting Lions of Belfast Area High School and your Medonic Valley Panthers. To honor American and all veterans, will you please rise, and gentlemen are requested to remove their hats for the playing of the national anthem.
Okay, folks, we're just about ready for tip-off here, so settle back in the easy chair. And we hope we're going to bring you a good game here. Larry Seidler along with Richie Oliver for LCTV Sports. Our man Tyler Davis behind the camera. And we have our social media girl, Chocho, in the booth here tonight with us. She's taking some pictures. Share them on our Facebook and our webpage. As the Madomic boys getting some last minute as Aidenstown will put the ball in play. And he's going over to Morrison. Parker Morrison. Down to Brown. Brown.
We're small now.
We sure are.
We got the
Small and really quick.
All the seniors are small, so.
Brandon Starr with the ball. Starts to drive, looks inside to Brown. Brown trying to make a move. He does.
I didn't think he had any daylight, but he found some.
And there's an air ball put up by Tommy Walker. Brandon bringing the ball up quickly to Trevor. Trevor down in the corner. Look for Parker. Parker drives the lane. Kicks it over to Brandon. Brandon holds it deep in the corner. Looks again. Starts to drive on the hoop. Throws up a runner. Doesn't go. And Belfast. Walker comes away with it. Could have been a 3-second call in there, but a no call. There's a scramble for it. And Brandon Starr coming away with a rebound.
They're letting him play a little bit.
Yeah. Back to Brown. Brown at the wing. Still looking. He's going to bring it up top of the key. Around the corner, Parker Morrison. He's holding, looking. Back out to Brandon and Trevor Brown. In the lane, and he's going to get a chance for an old-fashioned three.
He's a tough matchup for anybody.
He is so darn quick. Holy smokes.
He's got Chris Kelly on him, and Kelly's got at least 2 or 3 inches on him.
And Brown does it the old-fashioned way, so the Panthers out quick 5-0 lead here. Just a little over a minute gone in this first quarter. Bartlett starts to drive, doesn't get it, and another air ball.
Couple getting hurt on the boards here a little bit, so.
That's not good.
Defensively.
Into Bartlett. Bartlett does a scramble.
They are all over
Ethan
him.
Hall. Bartlett throws up that was Vayu that threw up a long one. Didn't go. And it's going to be knocked away by Vayu. So Aiden Starr will put the ball in play as the Panthers set their offense. Parker Morrison out top. He's going to hold the basketball and run the offense.
This is the Coach DePatsy's under 6-foot team, so.
The run and gun boys, huh? Aiden Starr lines up a long three, and he's got the 3-ball corner pocket.
Maybe Coach DePatsy's found something here.
Maybe. Walker down low. Bartlett. Bartlett with a prayer, doesn't go. Morrison with the rebound, quickly up court. We got a 4-on nobody there. Well, they got back. Hopefully going to get something. Got to get out of there, Trevor. There's a 3-second call.
Yeah, you saw that coming.
And they had 4-on-2 break there, and it just didn't happen. Belfast wants a timeout. The Lions want to talk this over. 4:56 left to go here, first quarter. And the Panthers are out to quick 8-0 lead. Our sponsors for tonight's ball game, Shelley's Flowers, Hillside Auto, Dow Furniture, Stora Lumber, Airwaves, Tucker Chevrolet, excuse me, and the Mac Sports Center over on Route 1 in Warren.
Well, Coach Chapatsy's got to be pleased. He's got a small lineup. They're holding their own, and then some.
I don't think you could have 5 quicker kids on the floor.
No, they're all over the place.
Maybe you could bring in Bickmore and McKinney, and you wouldn't lose too much there in speed because those two are pretty quick. Vayu got it out front by Morrison. Vayu starts to drive.
I'm surprised Belfast hasn't tried to go inside a little bit, but
Kelly with a prayer doesn't go. Belfast quickly rebounded. Brown just ripped that one away. And he's quickly up the court. Follow me, boys. Morrison looking.
It was like he was on a pogo stick there.
Brown pulls. We're going to have they're going to call him for a travel. Unusual.
The Kelly kid is such a good scorer, but he's got one of the toughest.
He's got Brandon
defenders.
Starr on him, hasn't he?
Brandon has been Coach Chapatsy's glue for defense.
And there's a good sign. That was just good hard defense right there. And the Kelly boy lost his footing.
Even when Brandon was a freshman, when we played in the tournament that year against MCI, coach put him on one of their best guards and just absolutely harassed him all night.
So we got Patrick McKinney and Finn Parmalee in the ball game for the Panthers. Oh, nice give and go. Brown and McKinney got it going. It doesn't go. That was pretty.
Yeah, that was nice.
The only thing wasn't pretty. The shot didn't go, but the give and go was good.
Patrick made a nice pass in the middle there.
And number 5,
Bartlett. He's a good player.
Brown holding the ball, top of the key, looking Parmalee inside, doesn't go. There's McKinney, doesn't. But Starr battling for the rebound, doesn't get it. Belfast coming away with the ball. Vayu. He throws up a long one. Starr with a rebound, and we're going to have a jump ball, and it's going to be Belfast basketball. That could have been a foul.
Yeah, they're letting them play.
Letting them bang.
Yep. There's been 2 or 3 shots going up that look like people's got hit, but let them go.
If it's going to go both ways, we got no problem with it. That one's going to go off Madomic. Brown was there had a hand on it.
Yeah.
Inside it goes to Kelly. Kelly starts to dribble. If that wasn't traveling, Richie, I'm not sure what was. But like you said, they're letting them play.
They're letting them go. Brandon is a total pest on defense. His hands are everywhere. He gives up at least 4 or 5 inches.
Oh, at least. He's at least.
Coach is going to miss. He's going to miss that defensive pressure from him.
They'll do a little bit better job off the defensive boards there.
Yeah,
Belfast is getting second and third shots. If they can make them, there'd be trouble. Here comes Trevor Brown on the breakaway. Bank shot doesn't go. Kelly with a rebound.
Had a good look.
Kelly's going to bring it up himself. Looks inside and stripped away.
Look at the hands.
And here comes Brown on a breakaway. He's going to get a bunny out of it.
He was a beneficiary of great hands by Aiden. Belfast have got some nice looks. Madomic has just been total pressure on them.
And Coach Patsy wants a timeout, and he's not very happy about something.
No, they didn't switch on that screen underneath and left him wide open.
So we got a 10-4 ball game, 2:14 left to go here first quarter. The Panthers are in control so far. Larry Seidling along with Richie Oliver for LCTV Sports. Our sponsors for the night, Shelley's Flowers, Hillside Auto, Dow Furniture, Store Lumber, Airwaves, Tucker Chevrolet, and the Mac Sports Center on 1 in Warren. We thank our sponsors, and if you're into any of these businesses, folks, please thank them for helping sponsor this LCTV sports production, because without them, we couldn't do it. Richard, there's still a hope maybe for some kind of a tournament. Talking with athletic director Matt Lash before the game, and he's got his fingers crossed. Got a big meeting coming up Wednesday, Thursday this week, and there is some interest in it. But that's just a prayer now, folks. But if that happens, we'll be more than happy to
that would be
bring the ball games.
That would be great.
Both boys and girls. That'd be awesome. So Jake Bickmore back in the ball game now.
Yeah, Blake Morrison's in, number 12, and
Jake Craig is in.
Finn and Jacob.
Oh, that was a gimme. I'm not sure who missed it. I think it was Jake Bickmore. Had the money.
Had a good look there.
Maybe too good. Sometimes that happens. Tommy Walker with the dribble for the Lions. Down at Kelly, down low. He looks. There's nobody there. Tommy's going to take the shot himself. Nothing but air. Craig doing a nice job boxing out. So McKinney handling the basketball. He's on the wing, far sideline, brings it over.
Jacob is a house in there.
Morrison to Finn Parmalee, the shot. Craig's got his hand on the ball. Wisely pulled away. I think that could have been called. Kelly with a drive.
They're letting him play. That's for sure.
Bickmore pulls it back down. Looking again. Parmalee puts it in.
Nice pass and nice look.
12-6. 50 seconds left to go here, first quarter. And we finally got a whistle. And that's ironic because that looked like a touch foul, if anything, Richie.
I thought that looked like pretty good defense then played on him.
Yep, sure did. Kelly's going to go to the line for a pair. He's got the first.
Nice looking shooter.
Jason Bartlett back in the ball game for the Lions. And Craig coming away with the rebound. McKinney. Looking.
Looks like they're going to probably hold for one.
Morrison to Bickmore. Bickmore looking. Still looking. Parmalee. Back out to McKinney. I think you're right, Richard. They're going to go for that one. McKinney starts to drive. Oh, beautiful.
Nice take. Nice take.
Weak side layup. Beautiful drive. 14-7. Kelly with a long three. Somebody got pushed there. Doesn't matter. That wraps up the first 8 minutes. Panthers up on top, 14-7. They've doubled up the Lions. Pretty good first quarter. Like you say, Richie, they let them play.
They sure did. Belfast had a lot of good looks, though.
They had a lot of second and third opportunities, and they still didn't get them down. If I had only fault that I saw in that whole first quarter was we didn't rebound that defensive board very well.
Yeah, no, they.
Our sponsors tonight: Shelley's Flowers, Hillside Auto, Dow Furniture, Store Lumber, Airwaves, Tucker Chevrolet, and the Mac Sports Center over on Route 1 in Warren. So, both teams getting some last-second instructions here before we start this second quarter. LCTV Sports bringing you all these live streams from the Panther Dome here at Madomic Valley High School. Larry Seidling along with Richie Oliver, cameraman Tyler Davis. And we're going to put in play Aiden Starr with a dribble.
Coach has gone real small again. Trevor's the biggest man on the floor here. That was a nice drop down. Oh, that was almost
too nice.
Easy. Yeah.
too easy.
A nice
I think
drop
Brendan
down.
couldn't believe how wide open it was. Oh, there's a hustle play if there ever was one. Sanders out to Martin. Martin with play doesn't go. Brown with a rebound. Up to Starr. Starr with a drive. Oh, we can't get it to fall. And we're going to go back the other way. Bartlett doesn't fall. We got a battle for the rebound. McKinney coming away with it. And tried to be a little too cute.
Yeah, I think he probably should have came down with that one. Madomic is playing great defense, so just when they think they've got a seam to get through, they bottle that right up.
And Brown with a rebound. He's going to walk it up over to McKinney. McKinney looking. Out top to Brandon Starr into Brown in the paint. And he's going to get a layup out of it.
Pretty hard to stop when he gets that deep.
Well, it's interesting. Kelly has him by probably 3 or 4 inches there, and he just watched him go up. He's a great leaper.
Yeah.
16-7 here. Panthers on top.
He's got one foul on him. Maybe he's a little nervous about getting another one. Oh, they're letting him go.
There's Blake Morrison.
Yeah,
he's gonna pick that one up. Tanner Vayu back in the ball game for the Lions, along with Jason Bartlett. And Bartlett gets a floater in the lane.
That's a nice move.
McKinney out to Starr, over to Brown. Trevor holding the basketball over to Aiden Starr. He starts to drive in the layup and can't get it to fall. And there's a turnover.
A little pressure on doubled him out underneath the basket.
Oh, right in the lane. I saw that same shot about 30-odd years ago. From a fellow with the same name. And a rebound.
I don't know if he can make that shot today, do you?
Nah, I'm not sure you can get that high off the floor. We won't talk to him about it. I don't want to challenge him. So, Finn Parmley back in the ball game along with Parker Morrison.
Just great defense.
Hayden with a scramble. He and Brandon are right around the ball all the time defensively.
You hate having people like that guide you. They're past.
And it comes way back.
Nice defense with Parker. He's making him work for everything.
And Kelly with a nice offensive rebound and puts it back in. That offensive rebound is still hurting the Panthers a bit. Giving up too many second shots.
He's a tough matchup.
And Brown going right straight up again. Gets his own rebound and puts it in. I don't know how many he's got. But he must have 10 or a dozen already this first half. 4:31 to go. 20-11. Panthers on top.
He's got 11 points. That's the second time Bartlett's made that up and under move.
He's got him in the air. That's a nice shot, Richie. Parker Morrison with a dribble, far sideline. He's looking. Into Parmley, back out to Hayden Starr. Hayden Starr starts a drive. Parker Morrison way out, doesn't go.
It's a good look.
I will say the Panthers seem to get the hand or tip on almost every pass.
Yeah, they work really hard on defense.
Well, we said in the pregame, Coach said he had some good practices. They licked their wounds from kind of a debacle against Camden the other night. And
Coach puts a lot of time in on the defensive end. Every year it shows.
Jake Pickmore back in the ball game. McKinney with a long three doesn't go.
I bet Kelly will be glad not to see Brandon on him much. He is just
Kelly with a long three. Doesn't go. And they're going to give that one to the Lions.
I don't know about that.
Well, I'm pretty sure Coach DePassy will agree with you. So Kelly will put the ball in play. Out top to Vayu. Back to Kelly. Stripped away by Starr. And Brown over to Parker Morrison. Parker with the dribble. Bickmore wanted it. Thought better of it. And they called him for travel.
I did not see a travel
I
there.
did not.
Little shot fake, then he dribbled. So.
But we're 5 bleachers up here, 5 rows of bleachers up, so that we're just that much further away from the action. Tommy Walker's going to put the ball in play. Tanner Vayu with a dribble, guided by Morrison. Back out to Walker, into Kelly. Kelly starts a drive. He's fighting a double team in there all the time. McKinney steals that one away. Looks up to Brown. Brown has it stripped. Brown looking again, puts it up and in. And he's going to go to the line for the old-fashioned three. That'll be the second time this half he's had that opportunity.
Trevor has stayed with that. Trevor's got 13 points.
13 of the 22 the Panthers have got. Make that 22 still as Kelly rips down the rebound.
He's matched the total for Belfast.
Kelly starts to dribble, doesn't go. Knocked away. There's a battle for it.
Boy, they are letting them play.
Walker gets his own rebound.
And
it's going to go off of Belfast, so it'll be Panther basketball. Parker Morrison put the ball in play to McKinney. McKinney looking up court. He looks up a three.
Hey,
ooh,
left him.
They left him wide open. That was a great shot. He just back rimmed it a little bit. Bickmore making a nice try there.
I think Coach DePatsy may be a little upset that they're getting so many second shots, because that's going to, at some point, that's going to hurt them.
As Brown got his hand on the inbound play, so Vayu is going to try it again. Out to Kelly. Kelly with a long three, does not go. And Morrison quickly up court. McKinney says, let me have that again. Ooh. Morrison, he took a nasty fall.
I think that's Brown.
Is it? It is. As the trainer out on the floor.
Trevor has some issues with his shoulder, so I think that's. Looks like they got tangled up under there, and Trevor went up. He didn't get very far. It is a physical game tonight here.
It is, and Trevor is up. He's shaking it off.
But it's physical both ways, so I don't. There's a total of 5 fouls called, almost the whole first half gone by. You don't see that too
Well,
often.
it's snowing outside. These referees want to get home. And there's an errant pass. Kelly throws up a prayer on a runner. Doesn't go. There's a battle for a Bickmore coming away with up to McKinney quickly into the front court. Aidenstar. Oh, Bickmore with a nice drive. They're going to take it away and call a player control on him.
That's questionable. He was
There's
well
no question in
underneath
my
the-
mind that was a layup.
Yeah,
That was a
he
layup and a three-point play.
well underneath the basket. I know it's not like the NBA, but still, you got to give a guy.
Walker with the dribble. Out to Kelly. Kelly looks long. Pulls it back down. Doesn't go. Bickmore battling Brandon Starr. The rebound. Battling again. Blake Morrison battling there.
Just way too many second looks.
Walker over to
Nice defense.
Ethan Hall. Stolen away.
Jake picked
Here
his.
comes Starr. He's going to take it to the hole and lay it. Does not go. McKinney. And he's going to get an opportunity to go to the foul line. Shoot a pair. Just under a minute left to go his second quarter. And I know Dad McKinney is home saying bend those knees and follow through. As we have Finn Padley and Aidenstar in the ball game. And Patrick McKinney, young junior, as he learned and made the second one good. Morrison skied to tip that one away. What a great defensive play that was. So Morrison will put the ball in play. And we're going to go full court Belfast here. And just token pressure, I guess. McKinney's going to walk it up. We'll see if they go for the one shot with just a little over 45 seconds left. McKinney in the lane. Down to Starr. Back to Morrison. Morrison stops, pops, doesn't go.
I don't think.
Belfast, that wasn't the shot he wanted, I don't think.
No.
Blake Morrison raising the devil there defensively.
Oh, that was a late call.
That's going to go against Finn. And I agree with him. He's shaking his head a little bit on that one. But there's 21 seconds left on the clock. 23-13. Panthers up here, second quarter. Chase Sanders at the line for the Lions. He comes up short on the first effort. He's going to get one more. And neither one of them go. So Blake Morrison comes away with it. He's going to give it over to Patrick. Patrick's looking, going to go one shot this time. Coach DePatsy is not happy with that one. And he's getting schooled over there by the official.
Yeah. Yeah, he wasn't happy with that call.
So we got 2.6 seconds left here on the clock. Belfast will put it in play. Kelly with a prayer. Does not go. So that wraps up the first half here. 23-13. Panthers on top of this one. This has been a rough, tumble, run and gun affair so far, Richie.
Yeah, it's been very physical.
You got
many fouls called. 8 fouls, 4 on each team.
You got the score for the first half of the Panthers?
Brown has been their leading scorer by far. He's got looks like he's got 13. Aiden's got a 3 for 3 points. Patrick McKinney's got 5 points, and Finn has a hoop for 2 points. For Belfast, their top scorer is Kelly with 5 points, Bartlett with 4. They've had to work very hard. Kelly's a nice looking player, but he's got one of the top defensive players around this area.
And they're doubling him down there,
Yeah.
too. So he doesn't only have just the pest of Brandon Starr in his face all the time. He's got Aiden and the Parker Morrison looking at him all the time.
Yeah,
so they're doubling him when he gets down in the paint there.
They're putting a lot of pressure on him. But the only thing that I would say that Coach Patsy may be a little upset with is the second looks.
Second, third efforts. Yeah.
They're letting them play, but they're also they're fortunate that they haven't put 2 or 3 of them back in. There would be they've got a 10-point lead, but it could be a tie game very easily.
Well, when they played Camden here last week, Richie, that's exactly what happened. Is they was giving up that second and third effort, and Camden was making them pay.
Yeah. Belfast hasn't made them pay.
So we're at halftime here of the Belfast Lions Madomic Valley boys basketball KVAC special here. LCTV Sports bringing you these live streams. Our sponsors: Shelley's Flowers, Hillside Auto, Dow Furniture, Stora Lumber, Airwaves, Tucker Chevrolet, and the Mac Sports Center on Route 1 in Warren. As we have got 5 more nights of basketball to bring you. Hopefully there'll be a little bit of a tournament of some sort, round robin or something to keep these kids playing because, Richie, there's not a lot going on in March.
No, we'd normally be looking next week at the,
tournament.
We'd be getting ready for the tournament.
Yeah.
So that's going to be very strange this year.
It'll be very quiet at the Augusta Civic Center and the Bangor Auditorium.
Yeah. Then I'm sure it's very disappointing all the way around, and it's got to be a big loss for the businesses in that area. I mean, they depend on that week or two.
Middle of the winter boost where there's not much going on and there's certainly no tourists around. It's when the locals come up from down in Washington County and out of Aroostook County and Piscataway County and Western Maine. They come down from the hills there and they love their high school basketball and follow the teams and it sure is going to be strange.
Yeah, it sure is. I look forward to it every year. Since I've been coaching with Coach DePatsy, we've been in the tournament every year, and it's always something to look forward to in the middle of the winter.
Yeah.
And then not only that, it's just watching the other teams. You're watching the games from all over the state, and it's
a number of those years you guys went in 1, 2, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Certainly in the top 4, just about every year.
Yeah.
And,
it's certainly different without the playoffs, that's for sure. So maybe they'll have something here locally for these teams, which will be it won't be the same, but it'll be something. So. And
we want to also mention, Richie, that we're going to have a couple of virtual cheerleading championships. The Mac Sports Center is going to have a virtual championship. I think there's 20 schools, I believe. And I don't have a date yet for that, but it's the end of February, 1st of March sometime.
Yep.
And we also are going to have the KVAC cheering championships. That's going to be a virtual deal that LCTV is going to put together. So for you cheerleaders out there and cheerleading fans and parents, don't count us out yet. We got a little something up our sleeve for the cheerleaders. So can't leave the ladies out, Richie.
No, especially in your family. That It wouldn't be.
I would be tarred and feathered and scalded.
That wouldn't be good.
That would not be good.
Yeah.
That would not be good at all. We're here at the Panther Dome at halftime. Five minutes left to go in this halftime. So if you got that bathroom break, that cold adult beverage you're looking for, now's the time to get it before you settle back in the easy chair. Larry Seidling along with Richie Oliver, LCTV Sports, bringing you these live streams. It's been a real pleasure being able to do these for the folks at home. We've had so many people call the nation and tell us how much they appreciated it. And last week, the numbers were like over 1,500 people were checking out the basketball games between the Lincoln Academy and the Madama game.
Yeah, I mean, I think we've spoke about it before. It's got to be hard. It would be hard for me as a parent not to see my kids play, and this has got to be terrible for them. You're never going to get this back. I mean, you're getting the games on TV, which is very helpful. So, because you're not gonna replace by being here live and seeing your kids play. So it's a short window, and it's just, it's too bad we're in this situation, but make the best of it, I
We'll
guess.
make the best of it. And if they have a spring sports schedule, LCTV will be right there with some baseball and softball games. Doing what we can. That'll be interesting, Richie, is we've never done 3-camera shoot, which we'll do that.
Yeah, I'm not sure how the spring season are going to shape up. I'm sure there will be one, especially now that they've got through the winter season, and we'll be outside. And I'm not sure about if it's going to be a regional schedule, or if they'll have a full schedule like normal, or if there'll even be fans there. So a lot to be determined, I guess, over the next 6 to 8 weeks.
Yeah. These athletic directors have to be pleased. They pulled this off. Granted, there's no fans in the stand and not everybody's happy, but at least the kids had a chance to play. How many seniors last year, the schools had senior-laden teams that had come up from second, third, fourth grade that were going to make a run at a state championship, and they had the whole thing pulled out from underneath them, and your hat goes out to those kids. So,
yeah, that Madomic had a very promising group coming back last year in baseball. They went into the playoffs the year before, won a cup, won their first game, got into the next round, and I know Coach Rice was looking forward to last season because he had a lot of seniors and a lot of players coming back, and him and a lot of other coaches around the state probably very disappointed. They never got a chance to do anything, and then the fall with the football, football's. The flag football was fine, but it's still not the football that we're used to. So that's got to hurt too.
So, well, hopefully we'll keep our fingers crossed, and hopefully, if nothing else, they'll let them play with no fans. We certainly will be able to broadcast some basketball, baseball, softball, continue our LCTV coverage, sports coverage. And we want to thank our sponsors at home that help us out. Anybody else who'd like to join that list, we'd be more than happy to have you. Shelley's Flowers, Hillside Auto, Dow Furniture, Stora Lumber, Airwaves, and Tucker Chevrolet, and the Mac Sports Center on Route 1 in Warren. You can find our sports schedule on our lctv.org webpage for all the games that we will be broadcasting, both Lincoln Academy and Madomic Valley, and what nights we're going to be doing them and who they're playing. And I thought I had a schedule with me, Richie, and yes, I do. Our next game for the girls will be Booth Bay next Tuesday night. Nope, that's at Booth Bay. Sorry about that.
Must be the boys.
It will be the boys against Booth Bay next Tuesday night. And then following Friday, the 19th, it will be the Camden girls are in town. So we got Booth Bay and Camden next week. Boys and girls games, but like I said, you can always check our webpage, lctv.org, for our schedule of when the games are. And also, these games are also played several times during the course of the week as we record them and tape them. And
plus, you've put a lot of classic games on,
we have had a lot of fun with these classic games. Did one today that was that's going up. Scout Hegan and Madomic, 1992, I think it was.
Oh, wow.
Scout Hegan came from behind, and the Mr. Lash, our beloved AD here at Madomic Valley, fouled out with a couple minutes to go. That was the difference in the ball game.
Oh, boy.
They didn't have that big forward presence underneath there. So the Lions will have the ball. They're looking inside, knocked away. Kelly from deep in the corner doesn't go. Brown with a rebound. Quickly into the front court. Back to McKinney. Brandon Starr wide open in the corner there. He was looking for a McKinney starting his dribble.
Get called for a 5-second.
Really?
Coach is not happy. People didn't go. Patrick was waiting for him to get
Set
into
up.
their set, and they didn't move.
Flip to Walker. Back to Vayu. Vayu over in the corner. Back to Kelly. Vayu in the lane.
Kelly's had to work so
He
hard
has.
for
Craig with a
everything.
big rebound there. McKinney out to Starr. Back to Brown. Brown baseline. Looking to Brandon Starr. And they're going to call a jump ball.
Stays. Looks like it stays there on Madomic's end.
So Patrick McKinney will put the ball in play. And Kelly controls it, knocks it away. Tommy Walker he brings it up. Bartlett down in the corner to Vayu. Vayu stop, pops, got it. And McKinney with a dribble. Panthers up 8. Out to Starr, Aiden Starr. Back to Brandon, into Craig. Back to Brandon. Brandon looking over to Trevor. Trevor, foul line extended. Into Craig. And he got totally assaulted down low there. Totally assaulted.
Looked like one of the Belfast players was about ready to jump on his back.
It did.
So.
And all they're going to do is get the ball out of bounds.
Yeah.
McKinney will put the ball in play. Back to Brown. Craig looking down low. Aiden Starr over to Brandon Starr. They're trying to get Craig open down low there. McKinney with a dribble stolen away
That was
by Walker.
Not the best pass.
Back to Vayu. Vayu was throwing a bunch of head fakes at Brown. Brown wasn't buying. There's that offensive rebound that we talked about.
Yeah, that's really hurt.
As the Lions have closed this thing up a little bit, as the Panthers lead by 6, and we're going to have a whistle.
Yeah, it was a blocking foul.
I think it's going to go against Walker. So McKinney, half court. He's going to look things over, set his offense, as he can't get around the corner. Oh, McKinney with a beautiful little floater in the lane. Kelly got it by Starr. Doesn't go. And we got a foul. And I haven't got a number there.
I think it may be on Walker again.
That's his second. That's his third. Check that. Yep. So Brandon Starr will put the ball in play. Patrick McKinney.
I'm sure Coach Messer's not upset with that. That was a good hustle play. He just caught with a reach. Coach DePatsy's not very happy with his
in and out
with his offensive sets here.
Kelly with a drive, doesn't go.
Brandon is making him work for everything he can.
And it goes the other way by Trevor Brown. A nice little baseline runner. Vayu stops, pops for a three-pointer. He's got it.
He's been their offense in the second half. It's 7 points this half.
McKinney for the 3 ball. Does not go.
It's right in.
Boy, he's had 2 or 3 around the rim and out. Kelly with a drive. Doesn't go. And they're going to call Pomeroy. He had his hands straight up on that one.
Yeah, that wasn't bad defense, but it's that offensive rebounds. It's just that's the one thing that has hurt Madomic tonight.
So Bickmore and Parker Morrison, Jake Bickmore and Parker Morrison check in. Doesn't get either one of them to go. As Brandon Starr rips that rebound down, and he's going to get fouled with an opportunity to go for the other way. So Bickmore to McKinney. Patrick running the offense. Looks down low. Starr, Brandon Starr into Bickmore. Bickmore looks. Had an open look there. Back to Starr. Into Parmalee. Parmalee with a turnaround. Not there. Bickmore with a shot. And he's got
There
it.
you go.
Little 10-footer.
Yep. Good look. Back up to 9 points.
Belfast looking down low. And they're going to have a whistle. Jason Bartlett's going to go to the line. Bartlett, another senior on this Lions team. And he fronts the rim on that one.
Not sure what his point total is for his career, but I believe he started since he was a freshman. He must have quite a few points career-wise.
You know, it's interesting. And it's too bad too. I'm sure many high school seniors along the coast here that could have been closing in on 1,000-point scoring, and that's quite a milestone for a high school basketball player. As McKinney on a drive, back to Starr. Bickmore's getting absolutely assaulted, mugged underneath there. So it's going to be Panther basketball out of bounds. McKinney will take it out of bounds. 3:26 left to go here in the third quarter. Parmalee will get a seat. Bickmore stops and pops, doesn't go. This Belfast player couldn't quite get the handle then. McKinney's going to put the ball in play. They're going to set their offense. Bickmore. He liked the looks of that three, brought it back down. Starr's going to hold the ball.
Yeah, I thought he was going to pull the trigger there.
I did too. McKinney with a dribble. Oh, nicely done.
Nice dump down.
Nice dump down. Brandon Starr on the baseline. Great look by Patrick McKinney with a beautiful bounce pass. And they're going to get Parker Morrison, I believe, on the foul.
Back up to a 10-point lead again.
Jason Bartlett's going to go back to the line. He's starting to camp out there in the second half.
Belfast just staying within striking distance here. They're not
pesky.
Yep. They've battled hard all night as far as on the boards. They've missed a lot of shots that they probably normally would make, but some of that's got to be Medomic's defense too. So.
McKinney out to Brown. Brown pulls it back out. Into Starr. They had the right idea.
Yeah, he did have the right idea. Jake had made a nice cut. Not a very good pass, Brandon, on that one.
So a Starr replaces a Starr. And Finn Parmalee's back in for Jake Bickmore. Panthers staying in that patented man-to-man. And Kelly just backed Parmalee right out of the way.
Yeah, he did.
If Jake Craig had been there, I'm pretty sure that wouldn't have happened.
No.
There's a little more. Trevor Brown holding the basketball. Out to McKinney. McKinney looking.
A lot of pushing and shoving inside.
McKinney starts to drive, and he gets hammered from behind. So the junior, Patrick McKinney, goes to the line. He's got the first one. Just got it over the rim. See if he learned anything. A little more knee, and this one's going to swish through. Told you.
Patrick's a good foul shooter. Got a nice form.
Saveyu with the ball, holding the ball, back out to Kelly. Kelly from Belfast.
Boy, they're letting him play inside.
Deep in the corner. He looks for the three. Doesn't get it to go.
Good
And
box out by Trevor.
Trevor with a great rebound. Just ripped that one away. Got to call something on that one.
Yeah.
As Kelly was hanging all over Finn Pomerly.
That was a nice look by Trevor to Finn.
Yeah, Pomerly misses the first. He'll get one more. See if he learned anything on this one. A little more knee. Indeed, he did. So Bartlett with the dribble quickly into the front court. With a runner. Doesn't go. Vayu with a rebound. There's that offensive glass again. Kelly. Doesn't go. Brown rips it down. And we're going to go Panther basketball the other way. Try to get a little too cute with it.
Yeah.
If Trevor has a fault, that might be it. And Kelly is going to go to the line. And he's got Pomerly.
Finn had the right idea. He just didn't quite commit to it. He didn't slide his feet over quick enough to get in front of him.
Cole Martin comes in.
And Belfast just keeps within striking distance. They're not going away.
As Jake Craig comes back in for Pomerly.
Going to get a little bit more size in there with Jacob.
Kelly has not shot the ball well from the line tonight.
No, he has not. That's hurt them tonight.
Parker Morrison threw up a prayer there from three-point land. And it's going to go off Kelly, so it will be Panther ball. Aiden Stout put it in play. McKinney quickly into the front court. Looking. They're just getting mugged every time they go to the hoop.
Yeah, they're not.
They're not bashful about that. They're earning their fouls. So Patrick McKinney will go to the line for a pair. Patrick gets the first. Difference in this ball game is a foul shooting, Richie.
Absolutely.
Blake Morrison coming in the ball game. Jake Craig gets a seat. And Patrick fronts the rim on that one. Bartlett with the dribble. Got it out in front by Aiden Starr. Tried to back him down. Not there. Over the corner to Martin. Martin, top of the key. Starts to drive. Kelly, foul line. He pulls it back, top of the key. Got it by Blake Morrison. And there's a scramble underneath there.
Oh, it's a tough shot.
Tough shot. That was
you can't
a prayer.
play any better defense than that.
Nope. Blake Morrison got a good look at it. 2 seconds left. and it hit the screen, so it'll be out of bounds, and it'll be Panther basketball at half court. James Ritter in the ball game. We saw him playing this JV game. He's going to be a player if he stays with it. Very smooth around the rim.
Ooh,
Close.
not a bad.
Close. So
Not
that
bad.
winds it up after 3, 35-29. Panthers on top by 6. And like was the difference of this ball game right now was foul shooting, Richie.
Yeah, they've missed a number of foul shots here, so it's very physical, low-scoring game. I thought maybe it would be a little higher scoring than this. But
Well, it did. In that first minute, Panthers ran out to an 8-0, quick 8-0 lead, and I thought they were off to the races there. But Belfast has tightened their defense up. The Lions have tightened the defense up. Certainly have done a great job off their offensive boards, getting second and third efforts. They just haven't converted. And Panthers right now are only getting basically one look at the basketball at the hoop.
Belfast has done a nice job on the offense and defensive boards.
And that was our downfall. Our Panthers' downfall against Camden the other night is they was getting one look, and that was it.
Trevor with a big first half, had 13. He only had 2 in the third quarter. Patrick McKinney led him in the third quarter with 5 points.
Walker into nice turnaround by
Bartlett. You don't want them to get hot because they could be tough. The 2 scorers.
Hayden Starr down low. Doesn't go. Brown puts it back up. He had Kelly all over him.
He did.
Bartlett with the dribble. Got it by Starr. Veyu in the lane with a runner. Doesn't go.
Oh.
And Brown's going to be off to the races. They're not going to catch him. As the Panthers quickly, two big hoops there.
Yeah, just when they got it cut down.
Bartlett with a turnaround, doesn't go. Brown with a rebound. Panthers on the run. Here comes McKinney, far sideline. Looking down low, starts to drive, pulls it back out, gives it up to Brown. Gets it back, top of the key. McKinney in the lane with a turnaround. Oh, in and out again. My goodness, there's a cover on it. Kelly down to Veyu. Veyu looking to drive. Got it by Starr. Tommy Walker holding the ball, top of the key. Lions trying to set their offense. They're looking for Kelly. Kelly, you want to start a baseline drive? Stops, pops. He's got it. And we're going to have a timeout. And it's going to be Belfast timeout.
That wasn't poor defense. That was just a great shot.
That's 2 prayers he's thrown up, and they were great shots, and they both went down as the Lions have cut it to a 39-33 deficit here, down by 6, 6:29 to go, fourth quarter. Richie, we could have a barn burner here in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, Belfast is they're tough. They've played tough all year. I mean, they're playing. I know they played Oceanside 2 games right down to the wire, so I think this one's going to do the same thing.
Well, Richie, we've done 4 or 5 boys ball games here, and we have not had a close game. Even though the Panthers they were on the short end of the score against Camden, but they've been on the long end of the score the other 2 or 3 games we've had here.
Yeah.
So having a close one is okay for the folks at home, I'm sure.
Over the years, it's a little different without the fans here, but this has always been a friendly spot for Medomic's. Always played pretty well at home over the years. So. That was a play designed by Nicholas DePatsy on that one. He had the clipboard, and his father stood out of the way and got out of the way. So
Bickmore in the ball game now. He's looking back out to Brandon Starr. Brandon holding back to Brown. Brown with the jumper in and out it goes again, and Bickmore.
If Trevor if Trevor can develop that shot right there, that's going to make him next year very tough to defend. I mean, he's inside. He's just got to develop a little bit of an outside shot.
Brendan Stapp. Out to McKinney. McKinney stops, pops. He's got it.
Patrick's had a nice second half.
And the double team. And it's going to go. That could have easily been a layup if Bartlett had been just a quicker turning around. So Valuable. And they're going to get Blake Morrison. He got tangled up there.
Coach DePatsy's happy with Blake's progress this year. He wants him to pick up his defense. He's going to be counted on next year as be a defensive stopper for him.
Bartlett. There's that offensive glass.
You can hear Coach DePatsy say they want it more than you.
A lot of steps there. I'm going to let that one go, McKinney. 6-point ball game. Panthers in control. McKinney in the lane. Doesn't go. Kelly with a rebound. Knocked away. So Walker with the basketball. He looks. Stolen away. Bickmore. Back to Brown. Layup. He's got it. And they're going to call a player control.
That was weak.
Very weak.
All I could say was that was weak. That was, excuse me, did I really blow that whistle on that call?
At best, it was a no call.
Yeah, you got to let that go. That's just not a good call.
41-35 Panthers. 4:53 left to go here. Kelly with a drive in the lane. Doesn't go. Brown with a rebound.
Brown's not sure the rebound total here, but Brown's been very.
And that's not good. He went down, grabbed his ankle. And we're going to have a timeout here on the floor. While we do, we want to thank quickly our sponsors, Shelley's Flowers, Hillside Auto, Dow Furniture, Stora Lumber, Airways, Tucker Chevrolet, and the Max Sports Center. As Trevor Brown, I think he got a high ankle sprain there, maybe something going on.
Yes, he's holding his ankle, so.
As the trainer is out there, the AD, Matt Lash, went over and checked things out.
Can't afford to lose Trevor. He's.
This isn't good. That's cutting a sneaker off him.
My guess is a high ankle sprain. They're no fun.
Nope. And they don't come back real quick either.
No.
And this one's a long way from over. Trevor's up. He's not putting a lot of pressure on it. Trying to walk it off. He's done for the night, I'm pretty sure.
Six-point game.
4:41 left to go in this ball game. 41-35 Panther lead.
Finn will probably will shoot the foul shots for
Trevor. He's got the first. I see him bend those knees just a hair more. Nothing but net. There we go. 43-35, 4:41. Fourth quarter. Vayu with the basketball. Guarded by Bickmore. Inside Walker with a nice backdoor cut. McKinney stops and pops, comes up short, hits the front of the rim. Vayu with the rebound. Bartlett nails that one. Got a 3-point game.
Right back in it.
We said
They haven't gone away.
This could turn into a shootout late in the game. It certainly is the makings of that. Belfast has not gone away, and they're here to make a game of it.
Yeah, both Bartlett and Kelly have not had a good shooting night, but
Bartlett's starting to warm up a little bit here in this fourth quarter.
They're good shooters. They're good players. It's just a matter of time sometimes before. And the defense, the defense has been outstanding on them. So they've had to work for everything they've got. But
if I got a fault, is we haven't rebounded well again,
yeah,
Richie.
Yeah, that's. So we're going to have to get some other people on the boards because Trevor was leading them in rebounding.
He was. Morrison in the ball game now, along with Blake Morrison, Brandon Starr, Bickmore, and Parmalee. And they're going to get, I believe, number 11, Ethan Hall.
Yeah, that was a little late on the call, but it did look like he got him.
So Parker will go to the line for a pair. Very pretty.
Using that electronic whistle in your hand, it takes a little bit of getting used to. Sometimes you can't hear them very good either. So
Parker makes them both.
Two big shots there for Parker.
Vayu. and Brandon stepped on the line, but what a heck of a play.
I don't know if anybody watches the Celtics, but Marcus Smart,
plays
reminds me the same way. It's just
Kelly to Walker. Walker looks for three, doesn't go.
Bartlett's.
He is heating up in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, he is.
Here comes Morrison with the basketball, top of the key. And he's going to throw up a three, nothing there. Walker with a rebound over to Kelly. Kelly quickly into the front court.
Whoa, downtown.
You can't give him a second look. 45-45. We got a brand new one here, folks. 3 minutes left to go. Fourth quarter at the Panther Dome. Brendan Starr holding the basketball. Morrison with a three. Got it.
Big shot.
And Coach DePatsy wants timeout to talk this one over. That was a big-time shot, Richie.
It sure was. Parker missed the one before, but he wasn't afraid to go back and do it again. So
Morrison over on the sideline. He's walking around. He may be back. I thought he was done.
Trevor, he looks like he's taped him up.
Yep. Retaped him up. He's going to come back in. That's a good sign. See Trevor walking around over there on the sideline.
Well, if Coach will, I think, might put him back in. He's moving all right.
Okay, Belfast. Walker with the dribble. Got it by McKinney. Down low. Kelly. And they're going to call him with a travel. He was trying to back Star down there, and Star wasn't having any part of it.
He's just too clever.
And here comes Brown. He's a little gimpy, though, Richie.
Brandon is just too clever.
So Trevor's
Just
got
too
one
good of a
good leg and
defensive
one
player.
so-so, but he's back in the ball game. Parmalee
Need a hoop here.
over to Brown. Brown to Parmalee. Parmalee looking. Bickmore looking. To McKinney. McKinney holding the ball. Foul line jumper. Got it! Couple of big hoops by the Panthers. Oop, somebody's wide open. Up to Vayu. Back to Bartlett. Bartlett looking for Kelly down low. Fall away. Doesn't go. Too short. There's McKinney with a big defensive rebound. Kenny in the lane. Doesn't get it to go. Probably had his hands on it, but Kelly comes away with it. Patrick might have rushed that a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know if he wanted to have him shoot that quickly with a 5-point lead.
Bartlett. Got it by Parmalee with a Lena. Doesn't go. McKinney with a rebound. Comes out of it with a dribble. And they're going to have a foul. It's going to go against Walker with a block. 1:29 left to go here, fourth quarter. So Patrick McKinney, the young junior, going on the line. As Coach Messer from Belfast wants to talk it over, set his offense, defense, 1:29 to go, 50-45 Panther lead. This has turned into a real barn burner here in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, they made a nice comeback, Belfast. Got it, tied it up, but Madomic's hit a couple of big hoops. Parker with a 3, and Patrick with a 2.
And Patrick's going to the line. So we got a chance to maybe increase it here a little bit.
Going to be, looks like that's the 10th foul, so they're going to be in the bonus here.
1:29 left to go. We'd like to thank our sponsors one more time: Shelley's Flowers, Hillside Auto, Dow Furniture, Store Lumber, Airwaves, Tucker Chevrolet, and the Mac Sports Center over on 1 in Warren, helping sponsor this ball game tonight. Larry Seidling along with Richie Oliver, Tyler Davis behind the camera, and our girl Chocho doing the picture taking from sidelines for our Facebook page. You can check out our webpage for all the ball games this winter. We're live streaming for both Lincoln Academy and the Panthers, boys and girls. So Patrick McKinney
This
at the line.
This is who you want on the foul line in this situation. Patrick's a good foul shooter.
As he iced that one. He rattled that one in. And in and out.
And I jinxed him.
Maybe a little too quick on the foul shot. Kelly. The dribble over to Vayu. Vayu stops, looks, back to Kelly. Kelly starts a drive in the lane. Kicks it back out to Vayu. Vayu with a 3. Doesn't go. Brown quickly with a rebound. And Brown comes away with it. Bickmore is going to get a layup out of it. What a great rebound by Trevor Brown, and quickly cleared the ball.
I think that might do it.
Bartlett. Over to Vayu. And this Brendan, he is all over that basketball. 51 seconds here as the Panthers have run off an 8-0 run. After Bartlett tied it with a 3-ball with a couple of minutes left.
Brandon's looking at coach like, I played this defense all night, and they just call it now.
Chris Kelly at the line. You know, he's got a great shot, but he has not done well at the foul line tonight, but we can't jinx him, I guess.
Belfast is, like I said, been close. Number of games, they just can't quite get over the hump.
And there's Brown with a rebound. Trevor looking down low, gets rid of it to McKinney. McKinney's going to bring it back to Star, back to McKinney. They're going to run 30 seconds off this ball game here.
Yeah.
They're going to make him foul. Hold the ball. Brown. Somebody's got to call a foul. Somebody's going to get hurt. I believe that one's going to go against Kelly, so Brown will go to the line. It's a tough young man because he took a lick there, boy, and I thought he was done for the night with the 4:30 mark. Yes. Can't get that one to fall. 27 seconds left, 26.9 seconds left here. Still. Trevor can't get either one of them go, but he gets his own rebound and puts it back in. We'll take it.
Thanks to Brandon on that one. You see Brandon keeps his hands out, tipped it.
To Bartlett to Kelly. Kelly threw it up from just this side of Augusta, and that one didn't go. So Bickmore will get the ball. 11 ticks in the clock, and this one is going to be in the record books for a W for the Panthers. But a hard-fought one, Richie.
Sure was.
Hard-fought one.
Yeah, Belfast made a nice comeback.
They did. They were a gutsy night. And McKinney with a dribble into the front court. Back to Bickmore, holding the basketball. And that's going to be the ball game, folks, as the Panthers have ripped off a 55-46 victory over the Belfast Lions. Richie, have you got some scores there for the folks at home?
I do. Looks like we've got high score for the Panthers was Trevor Brown, 21 points. We've got Patrick McKinney with 14. We've got Parker Morrison with 5, including a huge 3.
Huge 3 late in the ball game.
Brandon Starr with 2. Aiden Starr with a 3 earlier in the game. Jake Beckmore with 4. Finn Primarily with 5. But, you take Jake's, Brandon's 2 points, but you wonder how many points he saved on the other end.
Well,
so.
Kelly earned every one he got tonight. I don't know what he wound up with. Probably was high score for Belfast, but he just made him work all night long.
It's like Kelly was had 17 points.
He earned every one of them.
Yeah, Bartlett had a nice second half. He played well in the second half.
So for LTV Sports, this has been a Belfast Madomic Valley basketball game with the Panthers coming out with a win, a hard-fought victory over the Lions. And we'll see you back here next Tuesday night as the Panthers take on the Booth-based Seahawks. The Panther boys take on the Booth-based Seahawks. So for Richie Oliver, Tyler Davis, Larry Seidlinger behind the scenes here, we thank you for watching this production of LCTV Sports.